Favorite last Quincy here. It's Reflex, and today I'm going to be teaching you guys about urahara, byakuya, and ichigo's rotation. Not this ichigo. Don't know why he's here. Don't know why he's there. This is actually not the placement I placed him. I'm sorry. Got OCD. Alright, so a lot of you guys get Bankai Ichigo, and you guys get Kisuke, well, not Kisuke, but Kisuke and Byakuya, and you guys are like, okay, is this meta team? And I've been noticing that a lot of you guys don't actually know how these characters operate. So today, we're going to be teaching you guys rotation. So first things first, let's open up our character thing, and let's just go look at a few of these buffs. Okay, for this one to this one in general. While Byakuya's battlefield skill is active, all teammates slash damage increased by 30%. So consistently when you guys are doing like counters or you guys are doing perfect dodges, you guys are going to want to press this a lot. Like this is your best friend. Like this literally does most of the damage because as we know, Byakuya and Kisuke are not the main ones that do the damage. It's this guy right here, your fella Ichigo. Now, as for Ichigo, if you don't have his weapon stamp, you don't have his core stamp and stuff like that, you know, you still be able to do fine damage, like don't get me wrong, but those are really well worth having. So if let's see, come over here, look at this. Increase crit rate by 15%. When releasing special attacks, Ichigo summons 2 after images to attack the target, dealing a total of damage equal to 100% of the special attack. This also counts as a special ability. So his crit rate's increased, and also you guys are going to want to get crit rate with his stats. I'm sorry, my stats are not the best. I need more crit damage, but I have 31%, 0.4 on top of 15, which will put me at exactly, I want to say 47? Yeah. Around 47%, so you know that's good. It's like 47% chance to crit. Now with this man right here, here's the man of the hour right here. Let's see. Releases a special attack technique, ultimate, or counter attack, grants 1 stack of Rishi and analysis to the team. Each stack increases the team attack by 10% for 15 seconds, stacks up to 3 times, so up to 30%. This one does his crit damage. The team's crit damage then increased by a fixed 32.5%. So that's 32.5% for all, and that's including Ichigo, including him right here. Oh, his ultimate does crazy too. Dealing damage equal to 462% of attack. He then enters the Bankai state, enhancing both of his basic attacks and techniques. The Bankai state lasts 15 seconds, remains active even if Byakuya is switched out. So for those 15 seconds, he actually buffs Ichigo or anybody else that's on the playing field for those 15 seconds. I'm going to show you guys the rotation and how this works. So as you guys can see, like already, like this is absolutely insane for your teammates. Attack taking up to Urahara's base. Number 4, tap into technique button or switching characters initially releases his technique by Kudo number 4. Okay, so let's not look at that. Where was I going? Is it? No, I don't have his weapon stamp yet. Jesus. But yeah, just in general, Kisuke, he buffs the entire team's crit damage, and that's really good because you need a lot of crit damage and crit rate on Ichigo. This is how Ichigo is hitting absolutely hard. I know a lot of you guys look at the attack and you're like, hey, my attack's kind of low. I mean, this is technically high attack. Like right now, 2,755 is absolutely insane on Ichigo that I have right now with his crit rate. His crit rate damage is not looking too good. I do have to remove a few stamps. That's another thing I want to talk about in another video, is you guys grinding out your stamps. These are very, 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 very important. But yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead on and show you guys this real quick. By the way, getting his weapon stamp is actually play of the game too. That helps a lot. So it's all about that. Go to the free practice. I'm gonna give you guys like a few quick demonstrations for this, and then I want you guys to actually go in and kind of see what you want to do for yourself. Some people want to use your Yarichu or whatever you want to say, but they only do it for the slash damage. And Ichigo, he doesn't really need. I'm gonna probably boost this all the way to 60 just to kind of give you guys a full thing of it. So usually what I do when I start out my combo, I'm gonna kind of take this slow. So I'll start out my combo, I'll hit this, Boom, switch out Kisuke instantly. Right there, hold down, slash, switch to Ichigo, drop that, and then Ichigo starts his rotation. You keep going. Remember, you guys got about like, what was it, 10 seconds, and it can be stacked with Kisuke. So look, so it's another stack again. Boom, boom, drop that. Switch back to him, another stack again, right there. His ultimate, boom. All right, now you got your buffs on. Switch back to Ichigo. Bam, 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 bam. Drop that down there. Okay. Drop that again. Do 2 rotations. Click. Boom. You got 2 slashes. Boom. Drop that. We'll switch back to him. Boom. Switch back to Ichigo. Boom. And you guys see, like, I mean, my damage is not that good right now. I mean, it's decent. I could do better. My team, some of my clan, my guild members have absolutely way more damage than me. So this is just for level 60. So this is like you know, base of kind of where everybody is. So this right here, what I wanted to show you guys with this. So he enters the state. This is 15 seconds active. Right there, you drop that up and down. Switch into Ichigo. Now look, Ichigo has his ult ready. Boom. This is where the real DPS comes in. Go ahead and go in for Ichigo's stuff. Bam, 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 bam. Make sure you're dropping his battlefield. Byakuya's. You want that extra damage with Kisuke. I usually do this mid-rotation. Switch back to Ichigo. Make that. Damage. Damage. And then final. Could get higher damage, but yeah, this is a level 60 character. And you guys just keep doing the rotation over and over. This is usually how you play with them. A lot of people are really confused on his rotation at times. But yeah, like I said, one more last demonstration while everything loads. You're not going to have that right away, so don't focus on the ultimate. Like I said, do that. Switch to Kisuke. Slash. Slash. Switch back to Ichigo. Damage. Make sure you're tapping the battlefield skill on the side to keep negating slash damage. Bam. Bam. I usually switch back to Kisuke first because, you know, he kind of gets it back fast. And then by the time you do that roll, you'll have this ready. And that also diminishes damage. And yeah, guys, I mean, that's just a simple way how to use Ichigo, Kisuke, and Byakuya. It does matter about your stats and stuff like that, crit rate. The more crit damage that you do have on Kisuke, is what a lot of people don't know, is the more that he's going to boost up Ichigo and Byakuya. So like if Kisuke stats are like crit damage and stuff like that, he's going to boost your teammates way more with a lot more crit damage. The only reason why my Ichigo's kind of falling behind with damage right now, because I do, like I said, guys, stamps are important, the stats are important. The crit damage is the most important thing on Ichigo. He's your main DPS. You're going to barely be attacking with Kisuke like this. You know, as you can see, like you see him, he's only hitting like 400s and stuff like that. Switch to Byakuya, he does a little more damage, but not as much, you know, but Byakuya still does a lot of damage with this. And that buffs, but then when you switch to Ichigo, look at that. All DPS, and that's not even buffed right there. Drop his sting, drop his HP. And that's all you're using Byakuya and Kisuke for. It's just pure support, guys. So yeah, guys, remember about the battlefield thing. You know, drop your battlefield and then switch to Ichigo. He should have his ultimate ready, and you have both of those ultimates going at the same time. So yeah. Hope you guys enjoy this video. Hope you guys just offer this information. You kind of just experiment around with these characters and, you know, not just take them for face value. And yeah, stuff like that. This should help you guys be able to complete your trials and, you know, do a lot of shit. If we go back over here and we look at this, on Byakuya, his battlefield does that much damage because you're using that consistently. Kisuke, his huddle number 91, is always going to do the most damage. And of course, Ichigo special attack is always going to do the most damage. Yeah, so like I said, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope it was very helpful, and yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next one. By the way, happy Thanksgiving.